It affected everybody mentally, I can guarantee you that. It's in everyone's mind, everybody's mind. I live down here. They ask everybody, you feeling okay? How's the family? Nah, it's like, man, I hope we don't get no storms next year. And that's what they worry about. I hope we have another year like this year. And that's almost weekly. You hear people, with stories like that. Like, we never seen a whole lot of hurricanes until Katrina hit. And when Katrina hit, it was just like one after the other. Like I said, after that, everybody said, when is this going to stop? Usually you get one every 4 or 5 years, and one big one every 10 years or something. But they got to be at a point now where it's just every year. It was just unbelievable to see everybody just not even thinking about what we're going through, and it's like
everyday life for them.
Yeah, so look at this up here. Look, just everyday life. Everybody, the kids was in school, this and that. Our kids, had to evacuate now.
Yeah.
And up there it's like a different. And we're only talking about 10, 15 miles, but it goes to show the difference in the levee system. Their life is totally different from ours. They can go to bed at night knowing they have a 25-foot wall or a 20-foot wall that's going to protect them. Yeah. Before you never have to worry about tidal surges.
I have to go through water. The road is covered with water, because there's nothing protecting the area to stop just a high tide coming through.
This is, like I said, this is our living. I've been down here, I've been in the seafood business for 42 years. It's going to be 43 years this year. It's the only life I know. I'm too old to change. Just the way people live now. If you ride around this area, you see a lot of lift homes, like raised homes and all. Just like living in almost like a different community. Like it's just changed the appearance. Every hurricane season, they say, well, maybe next year.
We're kind of looking for any help we can get financial. Like I said, we've never had a handout in our life. My husband, hard-working man, his father, hard-working man.
And we want the last ones to go up. I'm not complaining because, some people had it worse than us. Some people had 5 and 6 feet of water in their houses. Some people lost their homes. I had cousins that lost their homes. So they should have been taken care of first, which a lot of them are. Some still aren't. But you look at it, over $200,000, and everyone I speak to is between $170,000 to $250,000. It's their fault. They put, why we got to raise this up? Because they put the big levee behind us. They left us out the levee system. That's so sad. They could have went ahead and just go ahead and put a levee. They didn't have to raise anyone. They could have went from Plaquemines to LaFourche straight across. But that was, the land couldn't support the weight of the levee or something like this. But they got levees all over other places else in Louisiana that's supporting, but just our marsh is no good. Our area is no good.
Who's playing God to choose who you save and who you don't save?
We just can't sit down and just let them see it, just wash away before our eyes and don't do anything about it. Nothing. And we have our town mayor and all. They're fighting every day to give us a little decent levee so we don't flood from just high tide. And they're working on that right now. But and maybe some minor storms, they might help, but 5 or 6 foot ring levees, that's really nothing. That's like an anthill, when a storm comes, it'll be washed away. It makes you feel worthless, like we're not worthwhile protecting. You go like Plaquemines Parish right now, they got big levee system work going on, and then LaFourche Parish has levee systems and all of this, and we right here, all we know is the funnel, because when the water comes in, you can't go to Plaquemines no more. Now they got a levee, can't go to LaFourche, they got their levee system put up, and we're right in the middle, and all this, the water's just going to funnel over us.
We're taxpayers too. We contribute to the government like everyone else. We pay for our services like everyone else that gets, in the city. And we deserve as much attention and care to not have to deal with this type of living, because it's emotionally and it's in the energy it's drained from you, and it's just a beautiful place to live. No one really can understand how important just the culture is, just the fishermen, the livelihood.
It's just, we can't understand. I wish somebody would explain to me, why are we not worried saving this community? It's our fault because we moved out here and we want to live out here. That's kind of, you hear a lot. Well, what you want to live out there for? Well, what you want to live? Well, why you want to go live in New York, in a place like when they got snow coming in, and the same thing. Everybody got to carry the cross. We understand that, Everybody has a problem. But this problem can be, I think, corrected if they want to.
If they don't save the coast here, the Gulf's going to be in Marrero. And Marrero's only 30 minutes away.
They're going to be in a buffer zone. And that's how Lafitte got started. There was a lot of, my ancestors lived in villages out south of us. And at time, they had to move further north and further north and further north. And it's happening, and we're going to have to be moving further north too if something's not done, soon. And you see it happening every day, dragging up and going.
Even the ones that are born and raised down here, they just can't do it anymore. You just run out of the energy and the emotion that it takes to keep recovering. Some people are just losing it. They can't fight anymore, but That's the younger generations, of course. You know, the older ones, you know, your soul is kind of like in the place now, and you use your soul behind, you know, staying where you are and fighting and being resilient and helping each other to do it at the same time.
When you think about, you know, will this place be here that much longer? I don't think so, unless we get some help fast, you know, but you don't know when, you know, another Katrina's coming, it is coming.